YouTube! Welcome back to another video. As you know, we're covering Gotham Chess's Over the Board tournament return in 2025. We're not covering round 5 though. We're doing rounds 6 and 7 in this video. We've done rounds 1, 2, 3 and 4, but we're not going to cover round 5. As you can see on your screen, it was a draw between Alexa Strikovic and obviously Levy Rosman, Gotham Chess. It was not very entertaining. It was quite a boring draw. Neither player played particularly well. Levy's obviously really struggling in this tournament. He's yet to pick up a win. And if I did review rounds 5 as well, it would be 3 games of chess being reviewed in one video. And quite frankly, I don't have the attention span for that. Neither do you guys. We're all TikTok brains. We're all 3-second attention spans. I can't even do 2 games, so this is going to be a struggle. So apologies, but get over it. It's going to be alright, guys. It's going to be alright. I've got over it. So we're going to be covering rounds 6 and 7. Let's jump straight into round 6. Okay guys, so round 6 of the tournament, we've got Levy Rosman with the white pieces and Nicholas Matter with the black pieces. It's not a good start. We get d4, Queen's Pawn opening from Levy, okay? Knight f6, Bishop g5. This is the Trompowski for those of you that don't know. Takes. King looks a bit open, but it's completely fine. They'll obviously know the theory. We get Knight c3, Bishop b7, e3, and Bishop to g7. So black has both bishops on the old fianchetto, while white has taken a significant presence in the middle of the board. And this is an even trade-off. This is the eval bar will laugh its way to the bank with this. Everything's fine. No player has a significant advantage in this. Black obviously has a pawn weakness that you could target later on and no real presence in the centre. But the attacks are going to come from the flanks for black this game because Levy has taken over the centre. Or maybe like a pawn break in the middle after, you know, I don't know. I just work here, guys. Knight to e2, short castles, knight f4. So this is a beautiful square to plant your knight on, really, isn't it? Because you're never going to play here to kick it away. And now there's no e-pawn to kick it away, so you're going to be looking at some sort of knight trade later on. Obviously you can't put your knight there, but maybe you can later on, who knows. So we get f5, opening up this bishop because it's no good just sat there with this guy in front of him. So f5, bishop e2, and c5. So this is the pawn break we were talking about potentially, just trying to rip open the centre. Levy takes, black takes back. Short castles from Levy, knight c6, queen d2, and knight e5. We then get the knight cementing itself in the middle of the board, and it's blocking out the bishop. We get queen a5, looking for maybe an attack down the queen side. Rook to d1. Look at this battery. This is menacing, isn't it? If you move this knight, even just there, I mean, obviously you couldn't play that, like, because watch what would happen. I mean, obviously this is defended by the bishop now, so just ignore me, guys. I just work here. Rook to b8, b3, just cementing this pawn in the middle of the board, I presume. I don't really see anything else for it. And then you also create this square for your knight, which looks relatively lovely. But after a move like bishop to a6 or pawn a6, you'd have to move it back anyway. We get the other rook coming out. Knight b5, okay, he does play that. So we get a queen trade. Because let's just say Nicholas did push here, you would then lose your queen. So you have to ignore this knight for the time being. As he does, he takes the queen trade. And then we get a trade in the middle of the board. Bishop reroutes itself for some reason. I don't really know what this move does, other than give Levy a significant advantage, which he's not really had so far this tournament. And he is playing a much weaker player than himself. I say much weaker. Maybe that's doing him a disservice, because I don't actually... not very familiar with any of his games, but you'd imagine Levy will go on to win this game. f4 does not help his chances though, because the knight can simply go to g4. Okay, it doesn't. It goes to c6. Would this have worked? Okay, yep, the eval bar does prefer that, but they play here anyway. I'm sure that's absolutely fine as well. And then we get king f2 from Levy, because you have to defend this pawn. And if you were to play a move like this, well, the knight can jump in attack. And you play here, and they've got bishop. Well, yeah, so you're just getting kicked about, and then you can't defend this pawn anymore. So obviously the king has to move. That we then get a6, kicking this knight away, but oh my god, it doesn't get kicked away. Levy goes, why not? I'm just going to throw it at you. Why not? We then get this rook defending this pawn, And then we get a battery set up on the d file from Levy. Both rooks eyeing this down. I mean, this is looking a bit scary. But black can simply just push the pawn because it's now defended by the bishop and the rook. Now, the only move in this position for Levy to maintain his advantage is rook to d2, and he finds it. Well done, Levy. This is good. You're playing good chess so far. We get knight b4 and f3. That's not a good move. The eval bar wanted this because after this, what can even happen? Oh, they attack your knight, and after takes, push, you just get into a position like this where Levy still somehow has an advantage. So here, he doesn't play that, he moves his bishop along, and then the knight has a square to jump to, and then the bishop can take back. So I understand the logic from Levy with the move bishop f3. For when he moves his knight back, he now doesn't have to take like this. Could actually still take like this though, because then you're putting pressure on this pawn still, so the bishop can't reroute itself here. But taking with the bishop, I understand, you want to maintain this pressure on this f7 pawn. Black is then playing like stockfish and throwing pawns down the side of the board. Levy does the same sort of thing. Rook jumps in. That doesn't look like a good move at all, does it? That doesn't look like a good move at all. Can you not just play sort of like this? Here, maybe here. Oh, and then you can't push this pawn, can you actually? Yeah, you can't. Maybe here? And then reroute to try block it in? Yeah, I don't understand the thought process behind rook to b4, to be honest with you. But nonetheless, we get it, and Levy plays g4, looking for a pawn break on the king side. We get takes, and then black starts pushing this pawn, which is not good, because Levy can take. Wait, so what is the actual idea behind this? I don't know, because it gives Levy a significant advantage. Why can't they just take? Because of rook b1. Oh, so you take control of the open file then if you take. So that does make sense. They takes then. Levy takes control of that open file. They then set up a battery here. The king moves away because obviously when this takes, or I have to play around and move down. Let's just say that. Here, and then you take this rook with check, so you gain a tempo. A tempo in chess is where you're forced to make a move. So then your opponent then is basically ahead a move. It's weird logic. I can't even explain it to you guys. King moves away. King keeps running forwards, which is an inaccuracy because of rook to b4. Wow. And then obviously if you take, this gets relatively scary because I presume you take back with the pawn. Yeah, you do. And then you play a move like this maybe. Takes. Oh, I guess you could play c5 actually. Attacking the rook. Rook would have to move, but then you get takes. And yeah, this position looks completely like a draw. So I don't understand why e4 is particularly a bad move. I guess you just lose a little advantage. Whoa, it's not the line we wanted to run with. Oh, they end it in a draw after this. Right, so they probably just calculated all that and were like, yeah, this is a draw. Well, there we go, guys. Spoiler. That was no real dramatic ending, was it? So game 6 ends in a draw. Levy's still yet to get a win this tournament. This is heartbreaking to watch, I'm not going to lie. I want him to do well so badly. Like, I hate the videos of, like... I love Hikaru as well, don't get me wrong, but, like... him saying that Levy just has no chance of becoming a GM. He doesn't play well enough. Like, that's got to be the most disheartening thing in the whole world for Levy. Like, I just want him to do well, to be honest with you. Let's jump into game 7. Right, here we go. Mikola Bortnik has the white pieces, and Levy Rosman with the black pieces. Bortnik, that name sounds so familiar. Is Bortnik a character in the Queen's Gambit series? Potentially. I think that might be true. Nonetheless, we get e4, c6, f3, and d5. Levy resorting to his famous Caro-Kann. If you don't know, Levy is religiously a Caro-Kann player against e4. Like, he is one of the best Caro-Kann players out there. I don't care what anyone says. He is so good at it. Knight c3, bishop g4. Levy will know all these moves like the back of his hand. Though, he did take a while to play his first move. He spent 8 minutes on his first move. Why did he do that? Did he arrive late or something? I didn't watch it, so I don't know. But nonetheless, he's down on time. But he can blitz out all these moves because he knows the Caro-Kann like the back of his hand. It just depends what line he wants to go into. Though knight f6 is a mistake. Now, knight f6 is a mistake because of queen f4. Why? I don't understand this move. Maybe you're threatening this, but no, you can't be. I don't understand. King d7. Why does king have to play d7? Oh, because you're threatening this. Right. That's why queen f4 is such a big threat. So the knight jumps over to a6 to defend that c7 square. We then get bishop to b2 and bishop e7 defending this knight, because otherwise, if you play a move like this, you're going to lose your knight. So bishop e7 makes sense. We get h4 and then short castles by black. h5 and then rook to c8. And now, oh my god, Bortnik could jump his queen in there. Whenever you push your g-pawn after castling, and your opponent has an opportunity to put a queen here, or a bishop like here or something, it gets very scary. Maybe Levy was looking at, oh, he's going to push his pawn, and that doesn't really do anything. Oh wait, rook c2. Yeah, because you just lose a pawn. Oh my god, but if you play here, and then rook c2, it's mate in 5 because of this. Give a check, take back, rook e8, and then checkmate. That's disgusting. But obviously Levy would have seen all this, and he's not going to get checkmated, I hope. We get knight d4 from Bortnik, e5 attacking the knight, but this is something called danger levels. Bortnik now doesn't have to move the knight because Levy has to move his queen, which he does. Excellent. Oh, that looks disgusting. Knight e2. And after knight b4, takes, king move. Yeah, because you are just threatening to take here, so you have to move your king away. And yeah, you can't even defend this with like that or anything. There is literally nothing you can do there. Or what about this? Because you're attacking the queen, but then do you just take? Play e4, blocking the bishop. And you have to move the bishop, and then when you move the bishop, you get this. Oh my god, that's disgusting, isn't it? Oh my god, knight b4 by Levy is an incredible move. We get king f1, a6 attacking the bishop, but we get a trade here. And then we get the bishop going back to d3 attacking the queen. We get e4 blocking out this bishop. This is a masterclass by Levy. Honest, this is gorgeous play so far. This is what he needs. He needs this confidence boost. He needs to just convert this position now and finish the tournament as strong as possible. We get queen e3, knight to g4 attacking the queen. Queen goes to g3, d6, bishop d6, and then the knight comes into block, and we get queen f5. No. If he just moves here, he keeps the advantage. But because he plays here, there's this move rook h4. Oh my god. No way. But Levy plays pawn h5, slaps back with the perfect move. He still has an advantage. This game is not over yet. Bishop e2 attacking the knight. Oh my god, look at that. The bishop takes the knight attacking the queen. Oh my god, look at this. You can't take like this because rook h8 is mate. Oh my god, what a move. So the queen has to take back, and then the rook comes in to take. Oh, Levy's still playing well though. He's finding all the right moves. Takes the pawn. Rook comes in. Bishop goes back. Oh my god. And after takes, look at this. The knight's going to jump in as well, or just take that pawn on a2 actually. But this is great play from Levy. We get rook h5, rook to d8. Oh my god. Bishop f5, rook to d6, setting up this battery. We get king e2. What does Levy have here? He can just take the pawn. No, he doesn't want to take the pawn. Why can't you take the pawn? Maybe here? No. I feel like you have to take this pawn. I don't understand the move. That definitely isn't it. I'm a bit... Okay, so if they take, you take the bishop, and your pawn's then defended by the... Oh wait, no, what? I'm moving pawns backwards. What? Take back with check. Oh wait, yeah, of course. I'm so stupid, man. It's painfully stupid sometimes. We get g3, we get rook c6, rook to d2, Rook c3, e3, knight takes. Oh my god, look at this move. Oh, you're in check, so you have to... Oh my god, and if you block, you just... Yeah, you can't block because the knight defends that square. So what do you play? King d4? But then you have this move with the battery here. Oh my god. And this is what we get. We get g4 here. Oh my god, look how up Levy is, man. Look at the eval bar. What does he have to play here? Like king f8? Oh my god, he pushes his pawn. After rook e2, white is absolutely fine. The pawn can't get through. Oh my god, and the knight goes back. Rook e1, knight f2. Oh, rook takes. What do we get here? Why is this so bad? You win the pawn. King f8. Check. Check. Oh my god, look at these rooks coming in behind. Oh my god, that would be atrocious for Levy. Oh my god. Oh, rook f4 check is such a mistake. Oh my god, we get the king taking the pawn. Rook c6. Oh my god, rook e8 check. King g7. King e5. Oh my god, man. Oh, rook gets pushed. Oh my god. And in this position, Levy just resigns. Oh my god. Because after knight f6, rook to g5 check, king h7, rook f8. Oh my god. You just can't win this endgame, can you? I mean, a rook instead of a knight. Look how much Levy was up on the eval bar here. Or not here, sorry. Here. Oh my god. e3 completely cost him the game. He was just so low on time though. He has 36 seconds to make these moves. Oh, Levy, man. That's a tough pill to swallow, losing that game. That's going to completely knock your confidence. Oh my god. Well, after 7 rounds, guys, Levy has lost 4 games and drew 3. He's still yet to get a win. Wow. That's tough, isn't it? I just want him to do really well, as I'm sure you guys watching this video do. Wow. Well, guys, we will be back for rounds 8 and 9. Please leave a like on the video if you've enjoyed. Comment down below how you think Levy's going to get on the remaining 2 games of this tournament. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.